bad, I suppose. Fenric Tatros? Fenwick. Isn't that the name of a guy from, what, Neverwinter Nights? I don't remember. 3, 2. He says, all I wanted was some peace and quiet. Potion of strength, elixir of agility. 5% in both cases. And then I think he got a third buff, but I didn't get to check that. Hatchet's communication device crackles. Hatchet here, are they all dead? That was only the first wave. The communication console hums. Those Worgen you killed were the scouting party. There are hundreds more incoming. Looks like Crowley and Bloodfang made the blood offering to every human in Warderon. Get in one of those horde cannons and send them all back to their makers. Let the rivers of Watermere Lake run red with their blood. The waters of Watermere Lake will run red with the blood of the Worgen. You know, another good idea beyond, not going straight at the enemy's stronghold, not setting up your base right south of the enemy's capital. Don't run at the gun line. This is not World War I. You don't need to fix bayonets. Oh, I suppose they're at least trying to swim around it in some limited capacity. Like, they're not swimming literally directly at it, but still they're doing a piss poor job of avoiding it. Christ, just random bits of meat just flying in the air. Oh, actually, okay, folks. After this quest, there's a game I'm going to describe to you. If you remember if you know what it's called, please tell me. I've been looking into it for ages, but I haven't been able to find it. It's a quest. It's a game from the late 90s, early 2000s. When you start off, like I think there's an opening cutscene, but I don't remember it inside. All I remember is a car driving off. Even then, I'm not entirely sure on that. What I remember the game, you start off inside the gate of like a you're on the inside of a large gate. Outside's a road. There's nothing outside there, like there's a path and some grass, but it's, just, that's it. You can look and you can't leave. There's a big gate in between you and the road. And there's also a giant walled off area. And sorry, it's, giant stone walls. It's like a keep kind of thing, and, well, if you're facing away from the gate, you have a choice to go left or right. Right, you can go walk up across the battlements and whatnot, but if you go left, there's like a pavilion, or a gazebo, or whatever you want to call it, and a puzzle in there. I think skulls are involved in it in some capacity. And if you answer the thing right, there's like a little lake next to the pavilion. Rocks will rise up, and you can cross to into a place now because you can hop on the rocks. I don't remember anything else of the game. It's it's also a puzzle game if you can get it from the pavilion thing. I can't remember anything else about it, and I've been trying to find it just because I remember playing it as a kid, and I'm curious about it. I probably wouldn't let's play it on the channel, but it's kind of a case of I want to have a look at this old game from the past that I was terrible at. Hell, I remember being just so into it, dreaming about it. Like I was just that into it, but I was utterly terrible at it. Just not in the, I guess, right mindset for puzzle games at the time. So anyway. But yeah, if you know what game I'm talking about, please let me know. Because, I'm dead. Run. Let's see if we survive. My imp didn't die, but he despawned. We'll go resummon him. But anyway, basically, I don't remember what it's called, but I'd love to go and play the game again at some stage. You know, just eventually, because, you know, like I said, I remember loving it as a kid, and Christ, they're damn serious about, you know, stopping any rabid wargs getting in. Let me start this again. Yeah, basically, if you remember what it's called, please let me know, as I'd love to, you know, bask in a little bit of nostalgia for a bit. Excuse me. Really wish I remembered what it was called. I don't even remember what time period it was from. Like, was it late 90s, early 2000s? Like, you know, I can't even narrow it down a bit better than that. You know? I can't say, oh, it's definitely early 2000s, or definitely early 90s. Or, you know, I can't say it's 96 it was made in. It's just like, I remember being a really young kid playing it. And that's the best I can do. Which is annoying me, because I would like to narrow it down as narrow as possible, because then there's a fair chance I could find it without, you know, needing help. But anyway, tired yammering aside, though you killed a large number of newly turned Worgen, many more are sure to appear. Still, their assault will have softened. Well done, Shandalyn. We're now revered with the Undercity. Aha! I knew it. Lesson learned, I suppose. Will not fail again. I'll be sure to have some ale on hand at the front lines. Hair of the dog. A typical alcoholic beverage. Straight. Innkeeper Bates. That's kind of funny. I presume that's a reference to Bates Motel. Matt Broxworthy and Hobbs. I don't know about Matt there, but Hobbs and the cat, it's well, is presumably a reference to Calvin and Hobbes. Maybe the Broxworthy is the maybe Matt's the name of the writer of Calvin and Hobbes, or maybe it's just a you know, Blizzard employee who's a big fan of Calvin and Hobbes. I have no idea. It just seems like a nod towards. What's with the exclamation points? I have no idea. Oh, I have to kill one of these for a quest. Okay. What was I gonna say? I have no idea. It seems like a nod towards Calvin and Hobbes. That's all. Best guess I can make, you know. Also, as you may have noticed, I have... Christ. Well done on defying physics, random Worgen McWorgen man. Excising the taint. It looks like a group of ambushers stayed behind. Make them pay for their insolence. Kill all the Bloodfang stalkers at Olsen's Farthing. For Sylvanas. For the Horde. Now all I can think of is a Voltaire song. I can't remember what the name of it, but and I remember the album it's on, though not the name of it. It's got a ship on the cover, is all I remember. But anyway, that was kind of cool, just how the spell turned back to chase the guy down. But anyway, the song is about basically ships sinking, and it, like, the captain, is, you know, talking about, you know, different people on the crew, like, you know, one of the cabin boys trying to keep a letter dry to his to a girl he's writing to. Like, he had a letter that he was going to send to a girl that he was writing to, and since the ship is sinking, he's trying to keep it dry, but um, never gonna fail. And I can't remember the other. There's another bit to that. I can't remember what. But the point of what I'm bringing it up, like, the words are failing me right now. The point of me bringing it up was, oh, yammer. One of the characters shouts for the horde, presumably, you know, the gold or whatever on the ship, but it makes me think of WoW. So it's more than likely an unintentional WoW nod, you know. Any flavor text? No. Just a ton of random boars. But anyway, there is actually a really funny part of the song. One of the crew, one of the lines in the song is, "Don't say woe is me," as I won't say woe is me as I disappear into the sea, because I'm in good company. We're all going together, or something to that effect. One of the crew manages to get into a life raft and is trying to get away. So the captain grabs a fish gig, it's a type of harpoon, and, you know, hits the guy with it, because they're all going together. And I just find that funny. Just because of, you know... Oh, it's just kind of ridiculous, really. He's... well, it's, well, not for, you know... It's over the top, it's whatever, you know? I just find that funny. So, anyway. Ooh. We're copper. You'll never get me alive, coppers. I'm not sure if I said it in the last set, but I've said it before when talking about this. Remember how I said Jesse passed on the other day? Well, it's a good few days to go for when by the time this comes out. How should I word this? It's awkward to talk about it as it is, and then me being off due to tiredness, it's even more awkward. The vet gave her muscle relaxant before she gave her the injection. But before, like, the vet just gave her the injection, then started listening to her heart. And before the injection even was able to take, you know, effect, Jessie had actually passed on herself. And so all I can think of is just, it's kind of like a case of, you know, I'm not fired, I quit, or you'll never take me alive, coppers. You know, that's just what pops to mind. So just, I know. She was a good old girl. Stubborn as a mule, if not more so. Like I said the last time, the vet was saying that, you know, if it was any other dog, they would have passed on a long time ago. You know, a fair bit ago. Just because of how damn stubborn she was, she's still around. And, you know, you gotta give it to her. It's mighty impressive. Kind of weird how there's like purple lights outside the houses over here, and it's like, you know, Yoden street lights, and it's purple. We'll just creep on over. Maybe there's something of interest over here. But yeah, oh, buddy, how I'm too tired for this. Yeah, I think I might actually have to call quits soon. But Ooh, what's that? There's a dead boar, and there's one of the stalkers in there eating it. Okay. But, ooh, this place has a ton of junk outside. I think people try to barricade themselves in. Probably to avoid the Worgen. For assessment. Caretaker Smithers. Shovel, meathead. You know, this guy is not a rare or anything like that. Just random named Worgen here. Like when I was saying barricaded themselves up to avoid the Worgen, like I mean when the plague was originally going around. The Worgen thing. Not anytime recent. I think there's something else I want to say about the whole Jesse thing, but I don't know, my words are escaping me right now. Like I said, it's not the best time for me to talk about such a thing. Not because of, you know, it's a sensitive topic or anything like that. I don't know. It just again I can't put it into words, but it's just my English skills aren't cooperating. That's it. You know, I just can't find the words, which is very annoying me. Which is annoying me quite a bit, or is it very annoying to me? Ugh. Like I said, English skills kinda out the bleeding window. The Banshee Queen's voice invades your thoughts. You've avenged the fallen Shandalyn, but there's more to be done. These dogs will soon learn the price of their arrogance. Search in the nearby farmhouses for Alliance Stranglers. Keep an eye out for any information that could lead us to Crowley and the Bloodfang. Seek and destroy all that would stand in your way, Shandalyn. Ah, you have to kill Smithers now. Alright. Come to die, have you? What's this? Lantern Blaze deals fire damage every second. Clearly not that much. Okay, Smithers logbook. No flavor text. What is your status? Banshee Queen's words float in your head. This book documents a recent meeting with Ivor Bloodfang. The location mentioned is Deep Elm Mine. I know of this place. It is only one entrance. We shall corner and crush them. They'll be cornered and crushed. The Banshee Queen speaks through your mind. We must act quickly, Shandalyn. They mustn't be given the chance to flee. I'm dispatching a squadron of my most powerful troopers to Deep Elm Mine. I'm also sending the horsemen with them to ensure that nothing goes wrong. Meet them at Deep Elm Mine, east of Olsen Farding, and crush those rats. And here's a tin vein. Let's go grab it. And there is Tool Ravenclaw. Remember the guy I brought up earlier? The Curse of Tool? That's the guy in question. As you can see here, he's a necromancer. There's a hand of Ravenclaw right next to him. Skeletal guy. One thing that annoys about me that you probably don't know because I haven't said it, that annoys me is when I feel tired. I mightn't seem that tired at all, but to me, I'm utterly exhausted. I mightn't feel utterly exhausted, but my mind will feel sluggish and addled, as if I was much more tired than I actually